Hey guys, what's going on? ThirdStreet Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zack.
We're back with the Bad Batch Season 1, Episode 16, the finale. Alright, Zach, we had the destruction of Kamino. Or
yes.
It's being destructed. We had kind of a cool moment from Rampart. We got to hear Tarkin's voice. We got an amazing visual of all that happening, but it was also sad. They did a good job, I think, with the music and showing.
Yeah, they captured whatever essential personnel they wanted to use. Presumably, it's not limited to the clone troopers.
Yeah.
The young troopers, the cadets, NLSA, medical staff.
Mm-hmm.
So, not politicians, though.
Nah, yeah.
So, and it showed it being fairly empty. We discussed the embryos and anything else that was in tanks.
Yeah.
Prior to the bombardment to Poca City, it was like more or less kind of an epicenter.
Yeah, it was the epicenter. There were other places there. I think it's just there because that's where all the knowledge is and all the equipment and everything. But I think there are civilian Kaminoans that aren't scientists. Like, they live like just a normal life, you know? I think they still live like in different islands or stuff like that. I'm pretty sure.
The showdown with Crosshair and the Bad Batch.
Yeah, it was emotional. He believes in the Empire.
It was great that I liked that they chose to have them both trying to get through to each other.
Yeah.
And Crosshair not just being like, no, this is just what I do.
Yeah.
And just doing his shit. I mean, it's kind of...
Yeah, he believes in the Empire. He believes they betrayed him.
Be compelling.
Yeah, and he also was like, I'm going to give you a chance, and you need to give that to fucking me. We know things about the Empire that they don't know yet.
Yeah.
I thought he actually gave kind of a more compelling reason. Because Hunter didn't give a reason. He just said, no, they're using you. He said, no, they're not. Actually, I made my own choices.
I mean, at first they were. Because you remember they went in and enhanced his chip.
Oh, yeah. Right. At first they were. But yeah, it was a great penultimate.
Now I'm ready to see the finale. You've talked it up.
I'm glad you like it. I know he really liked the Clone Wars. I think you'll really like Rebels. It's funny enough because you watched the finale of Clone Wars and then you watch this, and then we're going to go back like 5 years to watch that animation. But I would argue that the way the characters develop. You know, the Millennium Falcon, it feels like they were in that thing and doing adventures, but they were in it for like 20 minutes in like episode 4, and then episode 5, Luke's not even in it, and 6, he's not even in it.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's just been there for our lives though.
Yeah.
With these movies, so you apply that time.
Yeah, you get that in Rebels. Like, we're in the Ghost, and we're like a family. Before we jump in, if you want to support us, Patreon, full length, early access. Make sure you come here for Zach's review and our conversation. Let's jump in.
There you go.
Yeah. Someone left a comment like, you fucking fanboys, you can't appreciate the movie. Like the Ninja Turtles vs. Batman, I turned it off halfway through. I'm thinking, actually, I love that movie. But I was bitching a lot. Because I was just trying to make conversation. Yeah. But if you watch the review, we all love the movie. Sheathe your swords! What's that from?
Gladiator.
Oh,
At the end.
Yeah.
Give me a sword! A sword!
Yeah.
And is it Quintus?
Yeah.
That's his redemptive moment.
Yeah. I almost figured that would rip right through everything.
I think it'd be a little more systematic in how they shoot it down. Because you're gonna create all this fucking smoke.
Yeah.
They can't see what the hell they're doing. I mean, the targeting systems, I guess, might be clear for them. It's not as strictly visual. It's really cool.
Yeah, I hate it.
The cities have been destroyed, sir. All Kaminoan facilities have collapsed into the sea.
You see how he performed that? Like, he's sad.
Very good.
Omega, wake up!
AZ?
I do not wish to alarm you, but if you do not vacate this compartment, you will soon perish, and I will be left here on my own.
Even worse. See, all the electric wires, I think, will get you.
Are you okay?
Not really. The room is flooding, and Crosshair's stuck.
Get the door open, Dick. All compromised compartments are sealed to contain the flooding. I cannot override the protocols from here. I can.
Greetings, CT-9904. You survived the aerial bombardment, but are now moments away from drowning.
Get this off of me.
Look at your legs.
Yeah, now that there's, it might be more buoyant if it's I won't get any boost underwater.
I don't know. Depends on how he boosts. They're not thrusters.
Yeah. Anti-gravity reactors, little mini ones.
Mm-hmm. Saved his life.
Yeah. Get it. I mean, at that
There's
point.
my life debt.
Yep. Yeah, there's a gun gets you fucked. You know what I mean?
What have you done? The Empire opened fire on the city. We weren't gonna leave you behind. We don't have time for this. We need to get topside before this entire structure submerges. If you want to stay here and die, that's your call.
Blown up.
Just terrible visual.
Fucking leave.
I'd be terrified.
Well, fuck yeah. Crazy. So just how do you get out of it?
I don't know. I mean, I know they do. I can't.
Obviously, there's 3 seasons, but
I can't exactly remember how. But
Watch out! Oh,
So the facility must be compromised. We need to get to a space that's more secure. Follow me.
those are some scary shit.
fuck yeah.
Ironically, our old barracks is one of the few compartments habitable, albeit temporarily.
This is our room? Oh, what happened to it?
At least the smell's gone.
Check it out. Our board's still here.
All those missions together, and you threw it away.
We made a choice, and so did you.
They're all going to die here because of your failed leadership.
No, we're not. Look. We landed on the underwater tunnel.
How long is that going to support that shit?
If we use it
Yeah.
to reach the base post, we could get back to the Marauder.
Accessing the tube would be challenging.
Better than staying here.
We have to try.
Logistically, how would you even do that?
She's calling the shots now.
You have a better idea.
My scans indicate the tunnel is directly below this maintenance deck. AZ says with a precise weld to maintain an airtight seal.
You have to really be on it.
Yeah. Flat, evenly.
Yeah.
the tunnel is clear.
Dude, like, because it's an ocean. Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta rock it, and then it's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
And then
There's
that
gonna be
whole.
more shit falling down, too.
Yeah.
Everything else hits it and sets anything off balance.
You know, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Something on your tiny mind, Wrecker.
All that time, you didn't even try to come back.
You cannot change that. He cannot change that. Why are you defending me? I am not. Understanding you does not mean that I agree with you.
That's just a very emotionally intelligent thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got a problem.
Izzy, these tunnels are protected, right?
Only when the power is operational. Which it is not.
Fucking move! You'd think, though, those things would be, like, trained at this point to stay away from the tubes.
Restoring power should deter the creature.
If
Yeah.
they've been protected for so long.
They're testing it for weaknesses
Yeah,
periodically.
systematically. They remember.
Yeah.
They got a boogie. If there's no power, how's he going to do anything?
Maybe that's like an XLR cable and you give it power when you plug in too.
Damn.
But where's the bigger fish at, Zach? That's what we need. We need a bigger fish right now.
I don't know. Well, I'm just wondering what the hell this thing's planning on getting out of this. There's nothing there for it to really satiate
Oh,
itself with.
monster!
Huge group of fish!
Yeah. Huge, a teeth!
Like a big old turtle.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, he is kind of like a turtle.
It appears I have caused this structure's remaining power to short out. But you have survived the transit. This outcome is satisfactory.
This guy, I would have to keep moving. I just,
The hell are the doors open?
like I said, he opens them.
He just said he's caused the remaining power to sort out.
I know, but you remember the stormtroopers, like in episode 4, like they can manually open things even themselves, and the droids are always able to do that.
Alright.
How would she know? Because she was there. Omega was created before us. Technically, she is older than we are.
And she was giving him that funny look. Episode 1, she just kept staring at him, you know? Have EZ fly there and get to the surface and then pray? I don't know.
What's wrong?
My battery cells are depleting.
Oh,
I
no.
apologize for the inconvenience.
That kid saved your life. Unlike the Empire, who left you for dead.
That's your problem, Hunter. You take things too personally.
They destroyed an entire city.
The Empire will control the entire galaxy, and I am going to be a part of it. Hunter, you made the wrong choice.
So fucking General Krell referred to them as numbers 2.
Guy's a douchebag.
Krell? Oh, he's a piece of shit.
You never liked it on Kamino, did you?
Go away.
I understand. That's why I was determined
You
to
four?
find you all again.
Oh, well, Echo's not
Being a
one.
clone doesn't make you one of them.
These medical capsules are our way out of here.
If our mass is evenly distributed, the buoyancy of these watertight chambers will bring us to the surface.
Medical capsules have not been tested for such capabilities.
AZ, can you guide us to the surface?
Barring any extraneous complications, I should be able to complete the task.
It's a little bit too stressful for me. You imagine
Yeah, it would
going through the dark and that thing?
Yeah, just floating.
I'm barely fitting this thing. Quit complaining. At least you're not doubled up.
I'd be just carrying him around then. You know what I mean?
All right. Seal them up.
Crosshair.
I have to be here with you.
Well, if they just break the fucking pod.
That's what I'd be worried about. And like things could come. God, you need like 5 droids. How can you micromanage all of them?
I know.
You know what I mean?
With the debris and shit, too. The droid's processing information that it takes in.
Yeah,
I mean,
we are-
a lot faster than us.
Yeah.
But just get her out from under, man.
That just reminds me of the Ninja Turtles too, when their shells come up.
I got caught on some degree. It's okay. AZ's got me.
I have completed my objective.
No!
Had that thing since she was, you know, that was her little companion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going after AZ.
Can't save everybody. Kid. You
That's
don't know
how
how
she-
far you don't even know how far down you are.
I don't see it.
Droid's fucking-
going down there.
Fucking the droid's heavy.
Fuck Crosshair.
A life for a life.
Yeah. Life for a life. I can't do the voice.
It's a debt repaid.
You sound like us a lot.
The debt repaid. You let Echo do it. Let's fucking go in a circle.
If you had like a little propeller, just... you imagine like
What would power it though? Is biometrically like?
I think that's how it works. Because he does use things like that. Unless he had,
He eat a lot of carbs, man.
unless the whole device has a battery that he has to charge every once in a while.
All gone.
We should leave before the Empire's scouts show up. I made my decision.
We want different things, Crosshair. That doesn't mean that we have to be enemies.
What the hell's he gonna do? Sit there and wait for the Empire to come back?
You know, the scouts will come and pick him up.
What?
Thank you for saving AZ.
Consider us even.
The only reason why I did it.
You're still their brother, Crosshair. You're my brother too.
Ah, wait. Fuck it. God damn it.
Some haircut.
Mistress Nala Say, welcome.
Yeah.
We are all admirers of your scientific talents. The Empire has big things planned for you.
I liked it. That was good. I mean, you didn't have. It wasn't about the fight. It was about the survival. And
Yeah, it was like
it's a very emotionally impactful episode.
It really was. And you know what? The survival stuff played well. Like
did.
it was. I mean, I've seen it. I know they live, but you're really fucking. They turned it into like a survival episode.
Well, there's 3 seasons of this, so you know they survived.
Yeah.
And yeah, granted, one of them could have died. But
Yeah. When you create these things, you got to kind of storyboard. Like, all right, where the fuck are they, and in relation to that, and how far do they have to go, and what obstacles are going to be in between point A and point B, and I thought that was all played well.
Well, the shots played into the impact, seeing the city
Yeah.
crashing down at the bottom of the seafloor.
It was just, yeah.
I mean, how long it took to get down there, the events that were transpiring inside, and
Yeah.
you know, the halls, the breaching of the structure, and how it's all compromised, and the water's getting in. It was really cool. I mean, you know how I am about water, so.
Yeah, I'm going to stop showering because I hate it so much sometimes. I mean, in Kamino, we know there are fucking monsters. And we even see in episode 2, like they're fucking jumping out of the goddamn ocean. These flying creatures and stuff.
Do you know what they're riding them though?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
A little different.
And I know from other sources that there are things in the water that you don't want to fuck with.
No, yeah, even on Naboo.
Yeah,
Those
Naboo.
peaceful, rolling fields of Naboo, and
Yeah.
the fucking planet core
Yeah, the core's a dangerous place.
is terrible.
Yeah.
The surface is nice, and
Yeah.
underneath not so much.
At least on Theed.
What's that?
Theed is the city.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine the capital is like probably the best spot, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they kind of characterize it as that the planet is kind of just.
Yeah, in Star Wars, I can't remember what that's called. It's
Like this is a desert planet.
yeah, it's
This is
called
a-
macro something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's
Yeah.
a way to describe how Star Wars chooses to do their planets.
Mhm. This is the rocky, shitty planet.
Yeah.
This is Dune.
Yeah, there's not like, well, it can't be like shit here, nice here. Nope.
Yeah.
The shots where AZ, like, it's really far away, and you see the tank going up, and you see the flashlight shining, and
Yeah, all really good.
yeah. And all I say, you know, where's she going?
Yeah, she's obviously going to go further the efforts of maybe the cloning program for Palpatine.
Yep.
So be it to wonder that they keep fucking up because she was fucking it up because she didn't want to be there.
That's a good question. I don't know, actually. I
Now
mean,
that it
we
doesn't
do
work
see
for
some.
Palpatine for a long time,
We do see some of that stuff.
even though they obviously had the knowledge and the system in place where they could clone people. But I guess it matters though, Force sensitive.
Cloning force sensitive people is hard.
Even in the old EU,
Even the old EU.
they would go mad.
Yeah. And I think at some point they must manage it, but there's not a clone that can contain Palpatine's Force essence.
Mm-hmm.
Like they kept fucking up, degrading and everything else. So he was in a clone body, technically, in Episode 9.
Yeah,
he was, and he was already degraded to the point where
Yeah, he's all fucking shitty looking.
He's blind actually at that point too. Yeah. One of the most emotionally intelligent things in this entire show is when Tech said that about Crosshair.
Yeah, just because I understand you does not mean I have to agree with you.
Yeah, and to be described as severe and unyielding. It's a cool kind of.
I like that description.
Yeah, me too. Not too many deep things to talk about, but how'd you feel about Crosshair's stance and doubling down on it? Like, what would you do?
I have to wonder. I mean, I know what I would do sometimes, but I do also feel that there are a lot of times that if I've stood on something, like my ground on something, and it's something I can see is not worth the effort.
Yeah.
I would say, all right, fuck it. And then I just go with it. It just really just depends what it is.
Yeah.
Because there have been times where I'm like, no, absolutely fucking not.
Yeah.
And there's no fucking way I'm going to ever change my mind. I mean,
yeah.
If the circumstances were different and there was some situation you can perpetrate later, that for the desired result that doesn't have shitty repercussions on something I care about, then whatever, we can make it work some other time. But this, with him joining up with the Empire and then leaving his ass for the dead, I mean, he understands there's a system in place that they did what they needed to do.
I would be like, I think I would emotionally be taking it very personally.
Yeah, like Hunter.
Yeah,
like, that's your problem. I was taking everything personally.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that I would not. I'd be like, fuck those guys. You know what I mean? As far as they know, I'm dead anyway.
Yeah. So I guess if there was like a part of me that wanted out, that would have been the perfect opportunity. That's one thing I would be thinking.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of shit would go through your head. I mean, I imagine the circumstances now where that they have to leave him. You know what I mean? But he also had the situation where the troopers denied his orders when he told them to stand down.
Yeah.
And he killed them.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the place gets bombarded. And leave his ass.
The one who was looking for Omega did not see what Crosshair did.
She did go back and report though that he lost control of the situation.
Yeah, so that's all she knows though. So I think if they knew, he just murdered them and.
Yeah, but she's obviously had it in for him anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I mean, you'll see.
She was very quick to just say, "All right, he lost control of it. Let's get the fuck out of here."
Anyways, yeah, that's our reaction for the first season. I love the way it ends, and in my opinion, for the most part, it gets better from here.
I mean, it was good to begin with.
Yeah. In my opinion, some of the ones that are slower are still... they do a good job with the characters. Like, I just love spending time with the characters. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, if you don't want to wait until next week for our premiere of Season 2, check us out on Patreon. We have the next 4 on there. Much love. We're out here.